sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all, and I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you for always coming back to watch my videos and subscribing. You all are super awesome. Thank you so much for always coming through for your girl. So this video today is about a white woman who said that it's very sad that she cannot come out here like on TikTok to say that she loves black men without there being an uproar or people reacting somehow, and she's kind of saying that it is genuinely sad. You know what, I am just gonna roll the video, but when I heard love, I said I know what black community, what black people have been through has always been from one allegation of a white woman. Let me keep quiet. Let me just go to the screen. Let me roll the clip, and then we'll come back to talk about it. And please let me know what you all think in the comment section. Let me roll the clip.
It's the fact that I can't come on here and say that I love black men without there being an entire uproar is genuinely sad, and is a reflection of how our white supremacist society feels about black men. Like, genuinely, I could come on here and say that I love black women and no one would bat an eye. But the fact that all of a sudden black men are involved, somehow there isn't a genuine reason to love black men. So many Americans' minds are still so colonized and still so indoctrinated by racial pseudoscience from hundreds of years ago is astounding. There is so much work that needs to be done. Like, people cannot fathom the fact that I could love a black man for something aside from his body. Can't fathom the fact that I genuinely enjoy being around black men. A lot of the times when I'm with white men, I feel unseen. I feel more objectified because I feel like white men don't understand me as a person as much as a black man would, because at least black men understand what it's like to be like sexualized and objectified. So there's some level of understanding, although it's completely different. There's still, I feel like, greater empathy that I experience between myself and a black man than with me and a white man. Just based off my personal dating history, the black men that I have dated have been the most genuine, kind people. Like, there are reasons that I could prefer to date people that aren't just based off their bodies, and the fact that folks can't process that is like, y'all really don't view black men as anything else than a body. Also, these people say that I'm stealing black men away, like they don't have autonomy in their decisions. And it's so sad to me because there have been white women have come to me and said, I was thinking about dating black men, but I'm scared of what the white community will think, or I'm scared of being judged by white people. And it's like, that is so sad. Like, black men are already the most terrorized, villainized people in our country. And the fact that they aren't allowed to have genuine love towards them, or it's not even understood that they could possibly be lovable people, is insane. So yeah, this is why I'm so passionate about it, because like literally like white people refuse to talk about these things, and it's like, if we continue to just be silent on things because we're afraid we're gonna be a bad person for slipping up somehow, like nothing's gonna change.
All right, you know what? I don't want to go back to there. I remember I have talked about so many histories from Tulsa, from New York, Chicago. I have talked about so many histories and what started the massacre and how it ended. It did not end well, and I know what started it. So please, I am just gonna relax and let you all tell me what you think about this in the comment section. And with that being said, let me just roll the clip so we all can see what people are saying, what people got to say about this. So let's go. Roll it.
The fact that I can't come on here and say that I love black men without there being an entire uproar
You want to know why there's such an uproar? Because we see through your crap. We know that people like you only say that, oh, I love black men, I want a black boyfriend, because you only see us as your little BBC fetish. And half of the time, well, not even half of the time, 9 times out of 10, y'all be racist, y'all be abusive, y'all be weird, and y'all are just not good people, and you hide it behind this pseudo activism, when the whole time you're just fetishizing us. So that's just not cool. We see through that, and I wish more black men saw through that, because we would have less of you.
The fact that I can't come on here and say that I love black men without there being an entire uproar.
I sat there and I watched her video, and I didn't watch the whole thing, so I really don't know what else she said, but then there was this energy to her. It's this thing that I noticed that a lot of white women carry about them. Black men are not puppies on the street in need of saving. Okay, your savior complex is not needed. And honestly, that's part of the problem. It absolutely is. Save your tears. I'm not going to say save your love, because love is love. It's a beautiful thing. But just make sure that you're coming from a good place and not a white savior place, okay? That's how half of the world was colonized. Black men don't need your saving. That's it.
It's the fact that I can't come on here and say that I love black men without there being an entire uproar.
You see, guys? White girls can be passport bros too. Yay! Aria here says that she loves black men because when she's around white men, she feels unseen. White boys are mean to her, and black guys are nice because they've been sexually objectified and treated bad like her. She can relate. She says that if she came on here and said that she loves black women, no one would bat an eye. She says people don't realize that there can be a genuine reason to love black men. And all the reasons she gave involves them treating her nice and being oppressed by her own people. Sorry, white boys, you haven't been oppressed enough for her. Dating people just to please you and treat you nice isn't objectifying them, no. Sounds like a passport bro to me. She wants to say whatever she wants to say about black men and not be criticized. What a privilege. Please stay out of relationships with people that have to put down their own kind. It's self-hate.
The fact that I can't come on here and say that I love black men without there being an entire uproar.
Now, this is only my opinion. Nobody has to agree with me. Just keep things respectful, as I'm going to do as I'm replying to this young lady right here. Now, I watched a few of your videos that you put out on this situation, and I want to touch bases on a couple things. In one part of your video, you said this.
People cannot fathom the fact that I could love a black man for something aside from his body.
I don't think that people are saying that you can't love a black man for something other than his body, but what you're saying is that you're only going to choose to love a man that has a specific type of body. When you say I only date black men, what you're saying is if you don't have that black body, I'm not going to date you or even look your way. And ultimately, it's the body of a black man that you ultimately love and want to date. Just like there's good black men in the world that treat women good, there's good white men that treat women good. Asian men that treat women good, Somalian men that treat women good, and so forth and so forth. But what you're saying is everybody else is automatically counted out because they don't have that body. You also explained about your negative experiences that you've had with white men. But then you took those negative experiences and then you categorized all white men with them, and you automatically said, okay, I feel like this is going to be all white men, so I'm canceling all of them out. Just like when somebody says I only date white men, they're automatically taking negative experiences that they've had with black men or somebody else's negative experiences that they've had, and they categorize all men of that color together and say, okay, I'm just canceling all of them out as a whole. And that's not fair to the men of that skin color that you're automatically canceling out. It's okay to date who you like to date, but what's not right is putting somebody else down while you're putting somebody else up. You literally did a video where you're putting white men down and lifting black men up. I would be pissed off too if I was a white man. Just like when people do a video putting white men up and black men down, it pisses me off. People don't have to put somebody else down to lift somebody else up. And it's okay to have your preference. That's why we say to love everybody regardless of their sexual preference. But what's wrong is not having empathy for other people. When you come out and acknowledge to the world in public, saying I only date black men, you have to understand that's going to hurt people and make people feel some type of way. Not necessarily because they don't want you to date somebody else, but they're hurt because they're basically counseled out without you even knowing them. You're saying no matter how great of a person they are, no matter how well they treat women, they would never have a shot at you because of their skin color. This is no disrespect or hate towards you at all, my sister, but I do want to touch other parts of this video and another video you did on your channel. But I do love you, and I'll do a part 2 later.
It's fine. So this is where I am gonna draw the curtain, and this is the end of the series. You know what? I definitely want to read all your comments. Thank you so much for all the support, and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.